Hello, welcome back to another lesson. Let's look at this one, 2020 grade 5 paper A. First one is about the rhythm. For rhythm, you need to decide. You count it in 4. 4 down here represent a crotchet. 8 down here represent a quiver. Okay, so this one also represent quiver. So 7 quiver and 5 quiver or 2 crotchets. Now let's look at the music. So the first 4 notes has triple line. So as you know, if this note has 3 tails and 3 tails, they will equal to a note with 2 tails. This one has 3 tails, 3 tails. It equal, add up, become the note have 2 tails. So this one is 2 tails, 2 tails, 2 tails, note have 2 tails, 2 tails. Add up together, become the note has 1 tail. Okay, so this one has 1 tail, and this one also have 1 tail, and this one 2 tail plus 2 tail is 1 tail. Okay, so you have 3 quavers here, 1 quiver, 2 quavers, 3 quavers, and over here without the dot, this note itself is 1 quiver, and if this is 1 quiver, it has 1 tail. Usually the dot is smaller value, which has 2 tails. So you just increase one tail, and this is 2 tails again. This dot has 2 tails, and this note has 2 tails also. So 2 tail equal to the note that has 1 tail. So in total, let's see how many quavers do we have. We have 1 quiver, 2 quavers, 3 quavers, 4 quavers, and 5 quavers. So in this case, we have to count in quiver. Okay, we cannot count in crotchet. Okay, because it's incomplete crotchet. The crotchet beat are incomplete. Okay, let's look at the next question. Next question, we have 2 crotchet, okay, 5 quavers, or 9 semi-quavers, because 16 represent 9 represent semi-quavers. Okay. So some note has 2 tails, some note has 3 tails, some only have 1 tail. So let's look at those notes have same same amount of tail. So this 2 note has 3 tails. So 3 tail is 2 tails. Then 3 tail is 2 tails. So 3 tail is 2 tails. This is a quarter, which means we have 4 quarters here. So I use a red color, then you can see clearly. Okay, red color, you have 1 semi-quiver, 2 semi-quiver, 3 semi-quiver, and 4 semi-quiver. So 4 semi-quiver add up together is how many count? 4 semi-quiver, 1, 2, 3, 4. So all 4 semi-quiver add up together is 1 crotchet. Okay, then after that, so you know that from here, you know that this whole group is 1 crotchet. Okay, next group has 3 quavers and with a triplet. So if there's a triplet, that means the last note, the value of last note is not counted, which means this is just 1 count, 1 crotchet. Okay, because half plus half is 1 crotchet, 1 full beat. So from here, you can see that we have 1 crotchet and 2 crotchet, 1, 2. So this is 2 crochets. Next question, we have these 2 quarter, okay, 2 tail equal to the note with 1 tail. This is a quiver rest, and this one 2 tail is 1 tail, 1 quiver, and so here this is a quiver, and if this is a quiver, the value of the dot will be a semi-quiver. But this one also a semi-quiver. Okay, and then this one is 1 quiver. So total we have how many quavers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total we have 6 quavers. Also, if you look at the grouping of the notes, Six quavers, it could be 6/8. Also, you can see that 6/8 is actually a duple time. First half must have 3 quavers. 1, 2, 3, 3 quavers for first half. Second half also 3 quavers. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can see from the chart. Okay, we have a time signature chart. In this chart, you can see that 6/8 belong to duple time. Because 6/8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First half, 3 quavers. For second half, 3 quavers. Okay, so now let's look at the next one. Here's a bar in simple time. A simple time meaning there are 3 quavers. So 3, 4 is 3 crotchet. Sorry, 3 crotchets. So this one is triplets. Okay, there's 3 quavers, so we don't count the last one. So this is 1 crotchet, 2 crochets, and this is actually from the grouping of 3 quavers. Okay, so this triplet, they have 3 quavers, we don't count the last one. So this is another crotchet. So in this case, it has 3 crochets. So how to make this into compound time? So as you know, compound time, we need 3 quavers per group. So this one, when there is a triplet, we only have 2 quavers. So in order to make it become 3 quavers, we need to remove the triplet. Okay, so first group must remove the triplet. Second group, you only have 2 quavers per group, but in compound time you need 3 quavers. So how to make 2 become 3 without adding any note? You just need to add a duplet. Okay, because in music theory, if you add duplet to 2 quavers, the actual value becomes 3. It's like when you add duplets to 2 crotchets, then the actual value is actually 3 crotchets. Okay, so there is a difference between duplets and triplets. So duplets will add 1 more note, add one more note. So the second group, you need to add duplets. And the third group is from a grouping of 3 triplets with 3 quavers. So third group, we just remove the triplets. So in this case, looks like the second one, the middle one, is the correct answer. Okay, in 6/4, there are how many dotted minimum beats in a bar? So 6/4 means 6 group of crotchet. 4 represent crotchet. So 1 crotchet, 2 crochets, 3 crochets for first half. Second half, another 3 crochets. 1, 2, 3. Another 3 crochets for second half. So first group 3 crochet is 1 dotted minimum. Second half 3 crochets, also another dotted minimum. So total we have 2 dotted minimum beats in a bar. Okay, another question is dotted quiver is equal to how many semiquavers? So first you need to know 1 crochet has how many semiquavers? 1 crochet has 4 semiquavers. Okay, so dotted quiver. So if 2 count has 4 semiquiver, so dotted quiver is a quiver with a dot. Okay, so let's analyze it this way. Dotted quiver is quiver plus the value of the dot is semiquiver, smaller. The value of a dot is always smaller than the note. So this is half with semiquiver. So if 1 count has 4 semiquavers, then half count will have 2. Okay, 2 semiquavers. So this half count will have 2 semiquavers. And then this one is another 1 semiquiver. So total is 3 semiquavers. Okay. So that's all for 1.3. Next one. Tick 1 box to show which bar is grouped correctly. So the first one is 6/16. So if you look at this chart, you know that 6/16 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like 6/8. It's just that 6/8 is 6 quavers. Okay, so 16 represents semiquiver. Okay, this 16 down here represents semiquiver. So 6/16 is 6 semiquavers. First half has 3 semiquavers. and second half also have 3 semiquavers. So 6/16 should have first half 3, second half 3 semiquavers. Okay, so look at this one. Apparently this is wrong. I don't see 3 semiquavers in the first half. So this is wrong. But next one, I also don't see 3 semiquavers first half. So this is wrong. So the last one is correct because this is 1 semiquaver. This one has 2 semiquavers. So here has 3 semiquavers, and this one has 2 semiquavers, and the last one is another semiquaver. So we have 3 in our first half, another 3 in the second half. So this is the correct one. Next one, show whether the rest are correct or incorrect. This one you need 4 crotchets. So this one has 1 crotchet. And the second group, for 4/4 time, you need to have 2 crotchets for first half and another 2 crochets for second half. Okay, so first half, I don't see 2 crochets because this plus this is 1 crochet, and then it shouldn't have a dot that attached to this because this dot belongs to second half. So this one is wrong. This rest is wrong. Next one, let's settle this. When you see triplets, you need to settle the triplets first. So these triplets means that is a grouping of 3 quavers, triplets of 3 quavers. It comes from 3 quavers actually. Okay, this one count has 2 quavers. So we don't count the last one, which means this group has 1 crochet. Okay, so in this case, your first half has 2 crochets. Okay, and these rest belong to first crochet. These rest belong to second crochet. Okay, so the rest are correct. So this is correct. And the last bar, you need to have first half must have 2 crochets, second half must have 2 crochets. So they cannot merge these two. It's supposed to be separated, the 2 crochet. Okay, so this one is also wrong. Okay, so that's all for the question 1 in this paper. Please stay subscribed to our channel because in the next lesson, we're going to continue to talk about the question 2 and so on. Okay, we will split into a few videos to teach this paper. So today we just cover the question 1. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Thank you.